So guys, sorry about that. Let's see how this is now. What's going on, mate? That sound like. Oh, there's one sec. Right guys, sorry about that. A few technical issues there with it lagging like a little bitch, and I don't know why. But I've reset OBS, reset my fucking router again. Yeah. Ooh, nice, very interesting. So, since we had a shit quali, that I didn't take no fucking notice of anything, it's looking like we got rain. So I couldn't even tell you the order. So I do apologise for that. It's not like me. I don't like doing that. And what have you. But yeah, I do apologise, guys. Nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do. What the fuck is going on here now? Just trying to sort, checking something here now. So they'll be on the grid now. We're just sorting the shit out, and then we'll get on with the race. Nice wet race. So, if I hadn't sorted it, I was ready for fucking calling tonight. I really was. Because it was doing me head in. But yeah. So, Madring. There's a little rival going on. Wisburn and Titron. I don't even know where they qualified. Got Fauna Fair, that's on Solo's left session. Let me just try and get him back in. Let me try and get on Solo back in. I think I've got him online. It's not showing. Weber, if you're there, mate, can you invite Solo back in? Because he's not showing up on mine. At least it's not me that's having issues tonight, because it won't let me on the fucking game earlier. Oh, what else is going on Solo? It goes into something else in Solo, doesn't it? else? I can't fucking remember. Yeah, so I can't get him in. He's not on there. Race director. Oh yeah. So P1 is Taichuan Blackburn there in P2. Solo's P3. Fornafair is P4. Wisburn P5. Raybans is 6. Yee 7th. I think a few of them are invalidated by the looks of this. I think they're struggling with chat limits there. So you got Reyes in 9th. You got Connor in 10th. You got Cash G in 8th. And 11th is regular. I don't know why I just said it in that fucking order, but never mind. Cheers, Mark. You're fucking welcome. Well, that's, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll look at nothing on incidents. No, obviously nothing on pit stops. So I don't know whether it'd have the track limits on there, but no. So, yeah. So all up to Vinters at the minute. Let me just look in Discord at the minute, see if so let's try getting back in. So we're on formation lap here. We're on the formation lap. So Wisber's down in 5th there, and his rival is up in P1 on pole. So we'll see how this is going to fare out. So an inch, I know Wisburn's fairly strong in the event, but I also know Taichon's very, very strong in the event as well. It's going to make it very, very interesting. If anybody is listening on stream that is actually racing, can you let me know if it's a full wet race or whether it's going to dry up or what? Just a bit of inside information. Let's get all this on. So I'll just go through your grid again. So we got Taichon there. We got Blackburn. Got on solo there in the Red Bull, because he managed to get back in yet. Fonafair in P4, you got Wisburn in P5, Raybans in P6 in the RB. You got the Williams, Yee in P7, Cash G's in P8, and Reyes is in P9, and Icona is in P10. Regulator is in 11th. What tyres he got on? Look like absolutely no, all inters, mate. Oh, there was before. Yeah, all inters. All inters, Mark. All inters. Is it? Has he managed to get in yet or not? I'll fucking just try and quickly invite him. I don't want to miss a start. No, he's not on that. He's not on that. I feel for the lad. I feel for his P3 man. So Solo's in there, yeah, he just said he's AI in a minute. Can't take control. Well, let's get all this looking shite off the screen. Let's get the start going. Ooh, that Alpine there, we're a bit far forward. So we're waiting for the 5 red lights here now at Madring. And it's lights out. This is Rattlers F1 here with Apex Pooley. And it's round 9 and we've got absolute carnage on the start here. Absolute carnage. Wow. Why won't it let me? Yeah, no, it'll let me on it. That was absolute carnage. On solo didn't get off the line there. It just caused absolute fucking mayhem there. Absolute mayhem. It didn't let him take control of his car. So McLaren suffered there, and I think someone else did because Ryers has got a 10-second penalty there. We've all got a virtual safety car, so Ryers has got no front wing because obviously he's slammed into the back of on Solo. On Solo is disqualified parking in a dangerous location, so obviously clearly it's not letting him take control of his car. Yep, fastest safety car ever. You're not drinking, Mark. Fucking hell, you alright, you what? So, what's going to go on now? Because to be fair, I don't think that's fair. It started in like that, but I don't know what's going to go on. We'll see what goes on here over this race. So we got one DSQ on Solo here because he didn't manage to get off on kits in and not take us it. So Han Solo's saying it let him take control of his car, but it locked him to spectator and then disqualified him. Yeah, it crashed against his car. Yep, which I actually did say my camera was actually locked as well, didn't I? On stream. You're working, pal, need to leave the place here. Yeah, well, just bear with us, mate. Don't do anything just yet. Yeah, just bear with us, just fucking... We might be changing a few things yet after a meeting today, so just hang fire, mate, yeah? So lap 2, still under the virtual safety car. Yeah, lap 2 under the virtual safety car. Not much change. Wisburn's gone down one place. Yee's come up 2 places. Let's have a look at the position changes, to be fair. Might as well just get the statistics up. Position changes, right. So Foreign Affairs up by 1, Raydan's up by 2, Yee's up by 2, Wisburn's down by 1, Cashier's up by 1, Icon's up by 2, and Regulator's up by 2. Rise is down by 1, obviously, because he's lost his front wing. 17 seconds behind, we've still got a virtual safety car. It's saying virtual safety car, but the fucking safety car's out. Just noticed that. That's weird. That is weird. Let's get on with tyres. That is absolutely weird, that. Full safety car. And it's saying virtual safety car, to be fair. Hopefully Reyes will be able to get onto the back end of them all. And then we can get the race underway and have a good race. But yeah, congratulations on Solo, the world's fastest safety car. Gotta admit, that was fast. Fastest safety car prize goes to Han Solo. So we've got an Alpine going slow there. What was that? Was that Icon? Did he just pass someone or something? I don't know. He seemed to be going slow down the straight then. So I've got 10 people on the stream at the minute. Thank you very much for tuning into my fucking shite stream, where it was lagging like fuck at the beginning. I had to restart about 6 times, and everything else, a few technical issues, won't let me on the fucking game at the start, and I knew it was just going to be a fucking Madring. Yeah, done it. That's your fucking name. I was looking for you before to try and invite you. I'll tell you, it's on a different name. I couldn't fucking think what your name was. Yeah, whether it's you on Solo or not, you're still the world's fastest safety car, mate, and that's what you're having, mate. If my knee's pissing you off as well in my cam, just let me know, but I find it comfortable on you. Since I can't relax on my fucking settee, you know, more things I do for you lot. So we dropped down to 8 viewers now, so this stream's going absolutely fucking mint. Absolutely mint, this stream. I lose viewers, I don't get them, I lose them. But it is what it is. Like I'm fucking arsed anyway. I do it for fun. It'd be nice to get the viewers. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to get raided every now and again. Never been raided before. Apparently it's good being raided. So I've got 2 new subs. I don't know who they are. It doesn't tell me who they are. It just told me up in the top left right hand corner I've got 2 new subs. So whoever's subbed to me, thank you very much. You're fucking welcome for my shite streams. It's greatly appreciated. So they're all slowing down here now, so safety car must be coming in, and race control never told me that the safety car was coming in. It's fucking game, man, honestly. It's fucking bugged to shit tonight. But hey ho, all else fails, I've got me Can of Monster, got me e-cig, got me stream on, got my mates in the chat, it's all good. And away we go. It's telling me now that there's a safety car out when there fucking isn't. So Tychon's got a good jump on Blackburn there. Nearly 9 times now. Well, I'm just going to drop down to Blackburn because he's getting under pressure by Fornafair. Go to this fast chicane here now with a lot of track limits there. So we'll come up to the hill here and these boys will just be anchoring up, hoping to make the corner. So you see Fornafair just understeer there and he just clips a wall. I think that's going to catch a few people out, and it wouldn't surprise me if you end up with a safety car through that corner, you know. So the order has stayed as it was on this opening lap after the safety car. Well, Richard, you okay, buddy? Oh, Fornafair's got a bit sideways there, he must be struggling in now. But Blackburn's all over the back end of Tychon here. This is going to be absolutely fun, this, between these two, if he's got pace around here. Because he's another one that's up and coming. Oh, he's in Tychon getting an absolute belting exit coming out of there then. Yeah, I'm all good, Richard, yourself. Okay. So let's just drop down behind Fornafair now. I think he's done it. Oh, he's sliding again. He's not liking that today. So Blackburn puts the fastest lap in a 1:47 flat there. Looks like Fornafair's struggling here. So this could give Yi an advantage if Yi gets up the grid. And the RB's going to make a move on Fornafair, but he doesn't. He backs off and thinks again. Let's go on board with Fornafair. As we come up the hill, you'll see him anchor up in a minute. He's on board, and this is how tight this corner is. See how he's struggling there, he's just sliding out a little bit and he's struggling for traction. He just clips a wall again. He's keeping it nice and tight coming around here. This is a corner where you can absolutely hammer it. You keep it nice and tight to the curb there on the inside. Maximum rotation coming out of there, and you gain 2 or 3 tenths coming out of there. But it is damp, it is raining, so these boys on the inside ain't going to be able to do that. So it just proves what these drivers are having to do to be able to get around this track tonight. If you look at Fornafair's steering impulse, he's countering it quite a lot. Having to correct the car here. He's having the same pulse like Lewis Hamilton had at the weekend, trying to correct him. So let's just drop down the grid a little bit more. Let's get on board with Fornafair. Fornafair's going to be putting Ray-Bans under pressure here now, and Wisburn's just a little bit farther behind. So these boys now, they won't have overtake mode. So Tychon just put in a 1:46.6 fastest lap. So if people didn't know in the latest update, what you used to do, you used to run it in hot lap in the rain, and it used to be nice, but now you can't. And if you actually look at the cars, you can't run it in hot lap now, it's just medium, but when you open the straight line mode, only your front wing opens and not your rear wing. Bit of interesting information there for you boys and girls. So again, we're coming around the time bit, and look how close everybody's getting to that wall. He was really close. You can get a piece of paper in there, so in that. Well, he's putting a purple sector on, so he means business here. Is he settling down nicely, or is he? Well, I won't say that because he's just been power sliding into that banking corner there. So the gaps are starting to form now. Fornafair's dropped 1.2 seconds behind at Blackburn. He's dropped a second behind at Ray-Bans. And same with Wisburn. And Cashie's 2.5 seconds behind. And Connor's 5.5 seconds, 5.7 seconds behind now. And I think he's got a bit of a drift style here. I think this is a new form of Formula 1 racing. I don't know, mate. I don't know, to be fair. I don't know, but I don't need to change that. I want it in 4K. I'll just fucking say it all up, mate. So Tyson puts in what everybody's putting in fastest laps here. Yi means business, so he's just putting the fastest now, 146.1. So he got Fornafair's got back on the back end of Blackburn, so Blackburn must have had a bit of a moment there because he's dropped 1.4 seconds behind Tyson, so Tyson's going to be buzzing there. Should be 10.8 to P4K. How do I find that out, mate? Is that better? 10.8 to P60 FPS, I think it says. Is that better? I might have fucking reset it, to be fair. Yeah, so Fornafair now 2.10s behind at Blackburn. Well, Blackburn in here, he's fucking him. Fornafair is right behind him because you can see it's in this bounce corner now. Blackburn just clips the wall there. Look at Fornafair there, he's not turning around the corner, he's sliding around the corner. These boys are struggling today. Just taking a nice little look. Fornafair, ooh, they both slammed that corner there, and Ray-Bans is just taking advantage there and just taking Fornafair for the position going to the left-hander. But Fornafair is trying to come back here now. And they're still side by side. Fornafair just tucks in behind him. And he's starting to take a look now. He needs to get past Fornafair and dispatch him. Safety car part still showing. Footnotes, mate. Goes to the settings in OBS, streaming. Yeah. On the settings on Twitch, mate, it was on auto, so I just switched it to fucking 1080p then. I don't know why it was on auto. Because it was on 1080p before. So I noticed that it looks a bit greyish, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm not having no more technical issues now, so I'll fucking have a look there. So yeah, so we've got Ray-Bans here up into P3 here now, and look at Tycho there, just having a nice leisurely drive in that fucking Silver Arrow. Nice leisurely drive there, he's just going do. I'm just going into this left-hander now. Just take it nice and easy. I'm just going to make myself a coffee while going around the right-hander. Oh, I've got a sausage butty. I'm going to take a bite of my sausage butty. And he's like, fuck, I've got red sauce on my steering wheel. Never mind. Told you I have red sauce, you clip the curb. And he's just set a purple sector 2. So it means business here now. He's settling down nicely. He wants to increase that lead. Oh, and those black balls are slamming that wall again. But let's get down to Yi, because Yi's putting the pressure on Fornafair and he goes for the inside of him. And has he got him? He certainly has. Fonafe's lost his left-hand end plate. These two are pushing it. Really pushing it, these two boys. Fonafe goes for the inside again. I think they're a little bit late, that, to be fair, but it is what it is. But Fonafe's going to be struggling now. Wiz is going to go for him now. Wiz is lining him up because he's got wing damage on the left-hand side now. So he's going to dispatch him. If he stays in front of him, he'll looks blurry. I'll just get purple stripes when fastest lap comes in. No, it's alright on mine here, mate. What's alright on mine? So Wisburn just dropped back a little bit, so Wisburn must have made a mistake. He's going to be absolutely gutted, but Fonafe is coming back at you here, keeping it nice and tight on that bank corner. So I've noticed Fonafe, that'll be his wing damage there, that sent him right out. So Fonafe will keep it tight like I normally do, but Yi seemed to go out wide and tuck it back in. Is that the new fastest lineman there? We'll soon find out. So the lads are starting to spread out big time here now. So there's not really a battle to be had up front. News battles in 5th and 6th. Well, 4th, 5th and 6th. You know what I mean? And then you got 8th and 9th. Oh, and he just connects the wall there. He's lucky there, he slammed it square on, so he's kept his wing. Fonafe pulls the plug as he got in to get his wing. Blackbourne's pulled the plug and so's Ray-Bans. So these boys are going to be staying out as long as these can now on these enters. Yeah, Wisburn is normally the fastest foot, mate, but TG, you've never raced in this league, mate. These lads are fucking fast. So Wisburn, a little inside information on Wisburn. So Wisburn's the next PSGL driver. I've raced with him since I first started sim racing. And to be able to battle him a few times now, it's like an honour, mate, you know what I mean? Rain is normally outstanding in rain. I know he's not keen on this track because a lot of people aren't keen on this track because a lot of people haven't raced this track yet. You know what I mean? They've not had many races here. I've been lucky to race it twice, me, and I fucking absolutely love it. But yeah, Wisburn is normally fast as fuck. He's fast in the rain. I think it's just a track, as well as a lot of people, it's just a track. I think the other person that has taken this track into account and actually bonded with it tonight is actually Taichung, by the looks of it. Whizbomb. He's a fucking good driver, Mark. He really is a good driver. You'll battle with you, he'll give you room, but it won't make it easy for you. You know what I mean? If you're going to go and pass him, he'll defend like fuck on you. Which I found it fucking great because obviously it actually helped me. So Tyson's pulled the plug and so's Yi. Is Wisburn going to come in? Oh, Wisburn stays out. So Wisburn's like a bit of a tyre whisperer as well, you see. So he'll look after his tyres and you think he's not going nowhere. Then all of a sudden, second stint, man, he's fucking flying and he's fucking up there, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's that's what he's like, but he's a good driver. He's a very, very good driver. I speak highly of him because I've sort of raced with him a long, long time. Many times when I first started racing, he'd take the time out, he'd give me help. When I was on a fucking downer, when I couldn't get a setup or anything like that, he used to send me a setup. You know, he used to help me, give me tips and things like that. Even when I went to no TC, fucking straight away, man, he's straight in the DMs. If you need any tips, give me a shout, I'll help you. And that is exactly what he's like. He's not one of them that knows he's good, gloats it, and fuck everyone else. He is seriously is a good lad. Just like a lot of lads in Rattlers. A lot of lads in Rattlers, anybody will help you out. You know what I mean? Tarsha will give you tips. You know, phone a fair help you. Anybody in Rattlers will help you. Anybody. But this grid tonight, as Mark knows, is a fucking rapid grid. So we have Dark Mark in RRF1, and he's fucking rapid. Dark Mark's a good fucking driver. So Phone Affairs just took a 3-second tire pedal and multiple track ones. And yeah, Dark Mark's a quick driver, and he comes out of nowhere, and even Dark Mark turned around and went, that is a fucking rapid grid. He couldn't fucking believe it. Yeah, Mark, yeah, I totally agree with that there, Mark. But it'd be nice to see you on the grid every now and again, yeah. It'd be nice. I thought you'd reverse tonight. 144.7 set by Rarebands. So Wesburn's now pulled in the pits, and so's Phone Affairs. Phone Affairs gone for another wing change. Oh, he hasn't. Oh yes, he has. So wing change number 2. He's not having a good night. His Wisburn, his Phone Affairs tonight. So Wisburn's come out in P5. So I think him staying out that little bit longer may have just gone against him a little bit. I was trying to think about what I was saying there, because penalties. I think he's got a penalty. Yeah, Phone Affairs got a penalty. Yeah, thought he had. It's because it was showing him in pits, wasn't it? Right, stops, tyres, right, get back on the tyres. Yeah, so I was too busy talking. Not worthy, pal. I'm shitter than the slowest Shavy. Right, it's not about that, Mark, yeah. So I raced in Rattlers, first ever fucking race I raced in Rattlers, and I was like in Apex. I got to a point where I was up in like the top 5, and my pace had come on fucking tremendous, and I raced in Rattlers, and I come fucking 18th. Come 18th, and I think top highest I come like fucking 16th in a couple of races, and I was like, fuck this, man, I can't fucking race here. And the lads encourage you, mate. The lads encourage you, the lads help you, things like that. Look at Webber. Webber's not the fastest person, but he sticks it out and he stays with it and he races. You know what I mean? And it is good, to be fair, Mike. But the thing is, they don't hold it against you. They don't want a grid of 22 absolutely fucking rapid drivers. They want a mixture, you know what I mean? They want a mixture of all abilities. That's why Webber said to you, you know what I mean, earlier, you are worthy. You are worthy. Anybody's worthy. TG's worthy. You know what I mean? Anybody is worthy. Just like a lot of people will tell you that. You know, Rattlers to me is one league that I'll speak highly of. Just a switch up. Ooh, bit of contact there. It showed a Mercedes then that had contact. Or was it? Oh no, it wasn't. It was the Audi, wasn't it? I do apologise. So big contact there by a couple of them. The Alpine and Phone Affair there. Just going side by side, having a bit of fun there. Bit of a Crash Bandicoot. Phone Affair's going to want to dispatch him there. Is that? It is a Mercedes. Oh, it is a Mercedes. It wouldn't be. Yeah, sorry, I do apologise. It was a regulator, wasn't it? So regulator's on the back end of corner here. Come around the banking corner here now. So these cars are moving around a hell of a lot here. So I don't think these boys were expecting rain here tonight. With their setups, to be fair. I don't think they was expecting it. But yeah, so like I said, you know what I mean, it's a mixture of all abilities. There's a few leagues I speak highly of. You know what I mean, Sunday Drive's one of them, RRF's another. You know what I mean, Rattlers, I think highly of, obviously my own league, Apex 2.0. And RGA's a good league as well. You know, I'll help any league out that I think highly of. You know, I have a lot of input with RGA, just as centre back has a lot of input with Apex because we help each other out. Same with Rattlers. Rattlers is good, and so's Sunday Drive. You know what I mean? We all I'll take a place next week. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, jump on the fucking grid, mate. Jump on the grid. Get on full time, pal. Get on full time, mate. But yeah, it's what it's all about. It's all about just having fun and enjoying it and having a race, and you know what I mean. Alright, all the boys do take it serious. You know what I mean? You know, it's still fun as well at the end of the day. It's still fun. So this is the closest battle we've got on the grid so far. P8, P9 and P10. So you got Connor defending against Regulator and Myers, and Connor and Regulator just slams a wall there. So he takes the high line again. So there's a few people taking the high line there rather than keeping it low. Regulator goes for the inside there then, but Connor just cuts him off. Absolute brilliant bit of defending that, especially in the wet. And it doesn't look like this fucking fly. Doesn't look like this rain's holding up any. On lap 14 out of 29, I think we're going to have rain all the way to the end, to be fair. Connor just slams the wall square on. He's lucky he's still got his his wing. He's having to defend. He's having to defend big time, to be fair. Regulator is putting him under a lot of pressure. So it looks like Tyson's dominating here. He's still 4.3 seconds ahead of Blackburn, even though Blackburn's closing him down. And Wisburn's just sitting happy in P5 there. These boys just need to finish the race because they'll all get points for it. Wisburn, I'm bored and falling asleep whilst driving. Fuck's sake, Wiz. Concentrate on driving, you cunt. Now do what you do, Wiz. You know what I mean? Do what you do, mate. Fucking get... You're rapping it, man, you. Rapping it, man. Head down. Like you told me, head down, focus, concentrate. And it'll come to you. So look how close that Mercedes is there to the Alpine, and he's going to go for it up the inside, and Connor just cuts him off at last minute. That was very, very close. Great bit of driving between them two there. But Regulator hitting the brakes as hard as they did has just brought the McLaren Ryans on the back end of him now. And Ryans just gets a 3-second time penalty there. And so Regulator gets a 3-second time penalty as well. That come on the screen fucking quick there, and it went off. Fornafare takes fastest lap of 1:44.6 in the Ferrari. Scuderia Ferrari on the intermediate tyres. So these boys are well spread out now. So Ryer's made a mistake now again, and he's dropped 1.5 seconds behind Regulator. Regulator is currently just under 8 cents behind Icona, and I'm gonna fucking chill up rest of fly in a minute. Get more entertainment out of a fucking fly for flying around my head than me doing comms, don't you? You're fucking welcome. Yeah, so as I was saying, Connor is having to really defend against Regulator here. So another driver that's normally up well, he's up in the top 10 anyway, but he's normally well up the field as well. Connor's got a lot of pace on him. But it's like he has more pace on certain tracks, like a lot of people do. But you get some drives that are just fucking epic on every track. And Titron is one of them at the minute. So Blackburn's coming to the pits now. Where is he pitting? Is he pitting for a new wing? Is he going to go for a new wing? Nope. Has he got a drive through? Did he get a drive through then? Did you see that? That weird that. Unless it's already pitted. So it looks like Connor's starting to struggle here again. 6 lap old enters. And Taichon has got a nice lead now at 10.5 seconds. So these boys come in. So these boys are liking these tyres. Is the track starting to dry off a little bit, and it's heating the tyres up too much and they're overheating. Only time will tell. So Wisburn again is back up to P3. Is he going to stay out now on these? Because he's what? 7, 8, 9, 12 laps to go. The intermediate should last. Is Wisburn going to pull a fast one and get a cheeky at P3? Race control, Yeet has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple track limits. So a few skill issues tonight. A few skill issues for penalties tonight. So regulators come in the pits as well as Reyes. And Taichon's come in the pits. So these inters don't seem to be lasting at all. They really don't seem to be lasting. But the reason is, why aren't they lasting? Is it drying up and they're overheating, or is it just sheer lack of grip where they're changing the tyres? So Wisburn has now taken P1. He's 4.5 seconds ahead of Taichon. How quick's Taichon going to close him down? That is the thing now, and I think Wisburn was trying to do the long jump over that curb then. That track is drying quick. Next few laps slicks. Yeah, I'm thinking that myself. Let's get on board with Wiz. See, it's still showing rain. It's still showing a lot of rain, but there's hardly any spray though, is there? There's hardly any spray, so I think it's still a bit slidey though. Yeah, he's short shifting his Wiz. Yeah, I think it's still greasy. Definitely still greasy. If it is drying, I think Wiz might end up hanging fire as long as he can to try and get the softs on, if that's the case. It's just locking up there, going into the left hand and front right, just locked up. So he's staying out again. So Taichon's now at 3.2 seconds, so he's gained a second on him that last lap. So let's go on board with Taichon, see how he's faring up with these new ones. See, there's no spray at all, is it? He's deceiving this. He went to wet track to cool. Yeah. So Fauna first pulled the plug as well, so these tyres must be overheating. They must be overheating. So Tyson's taking it easy there because he don't want any track limits. He's currently 2.5 seconds behind Wiz now, so he'll have him in sight shortly. And there he is. Wiz is just ahead of him now. See, Tyson's keeping nice and tight. I know we'll go a little bit tighter, get on that rumble strip, mate. Power it around there, and then you open it right up here. Drop it too, sling it in, you just take that curb. Absolute brilliant lines here by Taichon. This is one lad that can drive in the silver hours. He's only half a tenth down on his previous lap, well, his fastest lap to set. He's got Wisburn in sight now, 1.4 seconds. get on board with Wiz. See how Wiz plays this, and Wiz is coming to the pits. He's pulled the plug as well, so he knows. Now, with Tyrone gaining that fast, he's going to need them tyres. So we've got Tyrone currently in P1, Blackburn P3, Wiz is in the pits in P3, he's gone down to P4, Ray-Bans have got up to P3, and Yee is in P5, 6 is Cash G, Fornafair is in P7 after 2 wing changes about 16 tyres. Connor is sat in P8, how is sat in P8 with what, like 2 sets of tyres and about fucking 16 wall slaps? I don't know. And Regulator, he's sitting in P9, and Myers is just tagging along at the back there. He's putting the pressure on Regulator over here. McLaren's coming at him. There's a Silver Arrow's going to throw up against him. Boys are sliding about here now. Just takes a little look there, but he's a little bit too far back. So he's just dropped back a little bit there. I'll just get on with Fornafair, who's chasing Cash G down. I don't think it will long before he passes Cash G. It looks like he's going to go for it. Look how close Fornafair is there. Very good driver is Fornafair. So 9 laps to go. Look how close that Ferrari is there. How's he going? Wheel to wheel here. And he just backs off and lets him through. He knows a fight's not with him tonight. Cash G's done the right thing there, just letting it glide past. So this is the closest battle we've got tonight so far. At this stage in the race, 21 laps out of 29. Round 9 at Madring. And that was first visit here to the Madring. Hey Mark, if you're still watching, I've done nearly a full stream without yawning. Normally yawn like fucking the Rattlers stream, mate. It's just a regular thing for me. My signature. It's my signature. So Fornafair just pulled a gap now, 1.9 seconds on Cash G, so he's meaning business here now. Wisburn's currently 11.8 seconds behind Ray-Bans, which he'll do him if he stays ahead of Yee and ahead of Fornafair. He's going to be getting points that he really needs. He's sitting on 90 points compared to 114, I think it is, for Fornafair and 119 for Yee. So he'll grab them extra couple of points, which will do him good in the standings. But where is Ferrari compared to us? So Ferrari is 4 points ahead in the construction and the constructors title, ahead of Haas. So if Wisburn finishes in 4th and Fornafair finishes in 6th, then that means Haas should move up to P3 in the constructors as well. I mean, you're always watching. Cheers, pal, I appreciate that, mate. I appreciate it. But yeah, so Ray-Bans has gone into the pits, so now Wisburn's up to P3. Is he going to go the distance now on these? Virtual safety car. Who's binned it? Who has binned it? We've got a virtual safety car out. 10-second penalty for Cash G speeding the pit lane. He's going to be gutted for that. Who has binned it? And it is Ray has binned it. He's got no end plates at all. He's got a quarter of a wing. I wonder whether that's a McLaren upgrade. So, is this going to play into anybody's hands? Because Ray-Bans is currently 5.2 seconds behind Wisburn. Wisburn's 18 seconds behind Blackburn. Blackburn's 3.8 seconds behind Tyshawn. So Wisburn needs this virtual safety car for as long as he can, and he can go hell for leather then. But is that the safety car? The safety car's out on track. The safety car is out on track, I'm sure it is. The yellow dot there and set to 1. You're fucking welcome. You're fucking welcome, mate. So there's the stewards there waving the yellow flag, telling the lads to slow down. Ryaz has gone onto wets. Very interesting. So Tyson's decided he's coming in for new tyres. So that means that it's got to be a safety car. 2 cars have come past us. So is that say the yellow dot there is saying there's a safety car out, but the safety car's not out. Weird. So it is a virtual safety car. This game's fucked. So Wisburn is currently in P2 now. Go up into P1. Not P2. Not P1. So Tyson just behind him now. Don't think he's going to be able to hold Tyson up. But is he going to defend against him, or is he just going to let him through? Now there's a safety car. It's fucking madness, that. That was madness. So I think Wisburn's tyres will be okay because he's currently on 3-lap hold. So it should be okay. I think he's going to... So he's gone into the pits. So it's Fornaface. So we're on lap 23. I think we're going to get a maximum of 2 laps on this safety car before it comes in. So at least we get at least 2 racing laps. So, what's your bets? I'm betting we've got a podium for Wiz here. I think it's going to be Taichon, Blackburn, then Wiz. That's what I think. They don't get me wrong, Wiz ain't going to make it easy. But I do think Taichon will get him on the faster tyres, on the better tyres. No, that's what I say. Yeah, lap cars. Yeah, lap cars do pass them. But I was on the lead car, weren't I? That's what was fucking pecking me head, man. But it says virtual safety car. That's what was fucking pecking me head. So Cashier's gone on full wets as well. That track looks like it's, well, I won't say it's drying out, but the rain's easing up. So the safety car is going to be helping Wizzy on his tyres. Oh, my fucking is leaking like fuck. Yeah, it is glitched, isn't it? Just fucking said it before. Big Lake gets 3 second time penalty. So we're on lap 24 out of 29, 5 laps to go. We've got a safety car, not a virtual safety car. EA decides to just fucking try and fuck my head up again. Wisburn's on 4 lap old Inters compared to 1 lap old Inters of Titron at Blackburn, 2 lap old of Rayburn, and Yi is on 1 lap old. Fornafez on 3, Cashy's on wets. Connor and Regulator on 2 lap old Inters. Ryaz is on 1 lap old wets as well. So we'll looking at the track map there, Fornafez having a nice local Sunday drive. So I think we should be seeing this safety car come in either this lap or next lap. And then we'll get the race underway yet again after having the world's fastest safety car. So it's going to be good to see how Wiz starts this safety car restart, because I know he is good at safety car restarts. He's very, very crafty. So the safety car is not coming in this lap. Looks like going out and doing another lap again. So now on lap 25. Why wet tyres unless they use... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They used all the inters allocation. They must have done. But saying that though, Fornafay would be on wet tyres as well, wouldn't he? Because he's had 2 wing changes. How many stops have they had? How many stops have they had? Yeah, 4 stops. Fornafay's on 4. Yeah, no, so they didn't use all the allocation because Fornafay's on inters. So for fucking 3 stop and 4 stop, man, fuck me. I don't know why they wouldn't try dry. Fucking hell. Wisburn, get this right, mate. You got a podium. You got a podium if you get this right, mate. It's good luck and keep it up. I told you before, get your fucking head down. I've cut my fucking finger. But I've done that. CC ramp tonight. Right, race control. The safety car is in this lap. I repeat, the safety car is going in this lap. So Wizard's going to be backing them all up now. He's going to be focused. He's going to be trying to defend now against Taichon for 4 laps. Is he going to be able to do it? He's got half the field behind him. He's got the top 5 behind him. 6, 7 behind him. Because he's going to be desperate to try and get past him, but when's he going to be going? If it's knowing Wiz, he's going to go last minute. Yeah, I need to be careful what I'm fucking saying on here, don't I? Tactics, he says tactics. So as per usual, Wiz goes last minute. Just like I said, a wee bit sideways coming out the corner there. Taichon's all over him though, he's not got to jump on Taichon. Going into turn 1 there, he's staying ahead. Blackball makes a mistake there, he goes down to P4. So Taichon's taking a nice little look at Wisburn here now. Wisburn defends it nicely. So they all go phone up to this tight right hander at top of the hill here now, because everyone's going to be towing up here now. Looks like we're all getting through there. This is going to be 3 more exciting laps here now. Lap 26 out of 29. Makes it nice for a nice close finish. Are we going to get a photo finish for tonight? We'll soon see. Stay tuned and you'll find out. To be continued. As Mad Mark says, you're fucking welcome. So Wisburn's power sliding around there. Wisburn means business here now. He's opening that ass up, but the silver arrows. Taichon is staying on the back end of him. Taichon's going to be trying to make Wiz force a mistake with Wiz. Oh, Taichon just kisses the wall there. Oh, keeping it nice and tight here. The only advantage Wisburn's got here is that nobody has got overtake mode. So he's just getting a bit of a better exit there. He's got half a second on Taichon then. Taichon's pushing because he's going out wider. So here we go on, second time round here. Blackburn gets 3 second time penalty. That's gonna do him for a possible podium. That it's gonna drop him right down the points. We've got a nice fight going on here with the top three. Taichon chasing Wisburn and Ray-Bans is chasing them both down. I think Ray-Bans will just try and settle for a P3 to be fair, but it looks like Taichon's going for the lead. He wants that win. He wants to keep his win streak going. But is Wisburn going to be the one that just breaks that for him? The Haas is looking very, very settled to be fair, especially on the offset of tyres. It's got 3 lap offset on tyres. And he's still looking pretty settled, but Ray-Bans is putting the pressure on Taichon. Good night. Love you. So now it's actually telling me there's a safety car out, not a virtual safety car, after the safety car's gone in. So lap 27 now, on to lap 28, 2 laps to go. Taichon putting the fastest lap of 1:43.9. So Wisburn's going to be feeling the pressure here now. Let's get on board with Wisburn. Let's have a look from behind. Taichon's as close as ever. Is he going to be making the move? He's not, he's looking. And Wisburn went for the long jump again. So he goes up to the top of the hill. Look how close Taichon is there. He's got a brilliant exit coming out of there, Taichon. But let's get on with on board with Ray-Bans. So see the battle in front of him. This lad, it looks like this lad's just sitting here now. He'd rather go for a podium than mess it up. To be fair, I think these two have got a podium already in the bag unless they make a big mistake, because everybody's got penalties behind them. I think they're all on 3 seconds. Yeah, they're all on 3 seconds apart from regulator, so there's 6 seconds. So yeah, they're all taking it nice and easy here because you know it's looking a bit slippy out there. Ray-Bans just locks up then, just coming up to that left-hander. Wisburn's looking settled there though, but he's not been able to pull the gap on Taichon. Is Taichon going to go for a last lap hit on Wisburn? Could it be a double driver of the day tonight? Or could it even be a triple driver of the day? You never know. It's all unpredictable with poolage streams. Anything can happen. But the one that has got the biggest skill issue tonight is myself. The problems and issues I'll be having with the stream, and I think Ray-Ban just collected that wall then because you just heard that bang. Taichon's 2 tenths behind Wisburn here now. If he's going to make a move, he's going to have to make a move soon. But if I think he's going to make a move, I think he's going to have to make it next few corners, to be fair. I don't think he's going to make it, being able to make it going over the start and finish straight. And we've got a yellow flag there in 6-1. I don't know who that is. Is that the safety car again? Yep, yellow flags are out. This is going to finish under yellow flags. 10-second penalty for Connor for exceeding track limits. So I don't know what went on then. Oh, Reyes is disqualified for parking on track. So it wasn't a safety car. I was thinking it's a photo finish there. Absolutely brilliant that. Not even a tenth in it. Not even a tenth in that finish there. I was concentrating too much on that yellow flag. And Ryan has been parked on track. That I nearly missed that photo finish there. That was absolutely epic fucking drive there in the last 4 laps by Wisburn and Titron. Well done to Ray-Bans there, getting P3, P4 is G, and you got Fornafair P5, and Blackburn P6, Cashy P7, P8 regulator, Connor is in P9, and you got 2 DSQs. You got Han Solo, who had the fastest safety car of all time, and Reyes in P10. Well, that was an interesting round. Round 9. I think Connor's run out of fuel though, to be fair. Yep, I think he's run out of fuel. Because his fuel light's solid. But yeah, GG's to everybody. Absolutely epic race that. Absolutely epic race. What can I say? P5 to P1 at the end. Didn't the safety car helped, but did an absolute stormer there to keep Titron behind him, and he's brought Titron's up win streak. Well, mate, just remember, congratulations, mate. Just remember what you told me when I first started racing, when my head was down, like, oh, I'm doing bad here. You always said to me, keep your head down, focus, and push on. No matter what happens in the race, just push on. But yeah, absolute belting. That was absolute belting. Great defence against him. You know, I didn't think you'd be able to hold Titron off. I thought it might have passed you, but you had it in you there. You're doing absolutely fantastic there. So, race winner there is Wisburn. Fastest lap was taken by Titron. Driver of the day by the game is Wisburn. And most overtakes is Fornafair. Well, that concludes round 9 of Madring. So let me just switch this and let me just see. Oh, why is it fucking doing this now? Why is it doing this? Let me get that off 1 second. Let me put that on. Right, there we are. Right, if I can have Titron and Wisburn in the comms room, please. If you boys are there.
Evening.
Evening, pal. You okay, Wiz?
A little bit, squeezy bum moment that was at the end.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's absolutely fucking epic racing, that, mate. I knew you could do it. I said it once before, and I'll say it again. The wise words that you gave me when I first started racing: always keep your head down, focus, and push on. Yeah, I'll never forget them words.
I think it was a bit of a lucky one in regards to I had a race around China. I think it was on Monday last night.
Yeah.
And it was very similar conditions, and over the time the track started to dry up, so the tire degradation was getting a lot worse towards the end. Because originally I was going to go for the one stop, but the tire deg was too high.
Yeah.
So I boxed a little bit later because obviously we had the early safety car. So I thought might as well stretch the tires. I think it was about 75% wear.
Yeah.
Then the second stint was a little bit more tighter.
What
And
one?
then evening. And third stint, I just had enough. Obviously, I had that tire deficit to others. I knew that others had to go for that fourth stop
Yeah. So obviously
or
going
third
into
stop.
that, yeah. So going into that round, you was on 90 points there. Yeah, Fornafair sitting on 115 points, 4 points behind Yi on 119 points. Obviously, that race win for yourself has just gave you a hell of a lot of points, and obviously, Yi's dropped points, and so's Fornafair because we were a lot further down the grid. Now, obviously, after that last safety car, yeah, and obviously managing to get the win, getting the valuable points, how do you feel after that? Because obviously, I said on my stream, I could see you getting a podium if you kept your head down. Yeah, I expected Taichung to pass you because the pace that you had all race. Yeah, and on three lap tyre deficit, you know, but you managed to keep him behind. You know what I mean? I could see you were defending, but I could see you were doing a long jump over that fast chicane, and you know what I mean. You had your head down, and I seen Tyshawn take a couple of little looks at you. Looked like he was going to make the move, but then it looked like he just settled in on the end of the lap. How did you feel for that?
Yeah, I mean, I think as the laps progressed towards the end, I think it was 4 laps of racing we had. I think each lap, the adrenaline kicked in a little bit more. So you get those kind of like adrenaline shakes,
Mm,
and it gets a little bit more intense. But yeah, that last lap, my tires were pretty much cooked on the rear, so I was getting to a point where I was sliding, car wouldn't turn in, so it's getting quite difficult. There was some instances where I did have to play a little bit more defensive in regards to the racing line, just in case there was a late lunge,
yeah.
especially out of the banked right-hander. When you go down the hill to the left-hander, I
Mm,
was kind of defending a little bit, going offline. But yeah, just managed to get it. And then obviously the last corner, my tires were pretty much dead. And then as obviously it was less than a tenth
yeah.
to split us.
It was point 0.070. I was literally saying, I hope we get a fourth finish, and then someone binned it, and I thought it was a safety car out, and I'm like, it's a fucking safety car, who's binned it? Like, you know what I mean? It come up right has been disqualified, park on track, and just as I look back to the screen, you both just come sliding out corner. Tycho went to right here. I'm like, no, it's a photo finish here. It's a photo finish, and it was absolutely fucking epic finish. That absolutely brilliant. Hats off to you two boys. You know what I mean? You made the race really enjoyable towards the end. It was a very, very good end to the race. And thank you very much, Wiz, for coming in and answering a few questions for me tonight. And well done starting from P5 and finishing P1. Absolutely
I appreciate
brilliant.
it.
I'll just
Well done,
switch.
mate.
I'll just switch to you now, Tyshawn. So obviously being so dominant up front,
Yeah,
at one point you had 10-second gap on them all. You know,
yeah,
and then obviously that safety car's come out, and that really that's what did you, that safety car.
yeah.
Um, how did you find it after the safety car racing with Wiz? Did you expect him to defend as much as he did and to try and keep you behind as much as he did? Obviously, he's brought you a win streak, so I know you're going to be tempted about that now because you know what I mean. You haven't got another win
Eh,
under your belt now, have you? You know what I mean? Wiz has took it off. He's brought you a curse.
yes. Yeah, I'm pretty positive about it, really. Unlike Australia, where the safety car, where I was doing pretty well there, and the safety car came out, and I was pissed at the end of that.
Mm,
This one I'm pretty happy with. 24 points was the
yeah,
fastest lap. Yeah, it's only a matter of 2 points really, between first and second with the fastest lap. So, um, yeah, I'm not too worried at all. Really, I'm pretty positive about it.
yeah. I think the championship. I think it's gonna get a lot closer. Like I said in my,
Yes, definitely.
in my stream, you know what I mean? We've got a lot of fast drives in here. You know,
Yeah,
you got a lot of people that are track dependent. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like Fornafair tonight. Fornafair, you could just tell he wasn't getting on with the track. He was sliding everywhere. He must have had about 70 different tyres on it, about four wings. You know what I mean? He just wasn't, and you could tell he wasn't enjoying it tonight. And obviously, people
yeah,
like Fornafair, who's normally up front battling with you boys, he's currently dropping points. Just as he's gained his points, he's dropping them now, isn't he? You know what I mean? But the likes of
Yeah.
Wisburn, or Wisburn's sitting back there now, he's actually getting points now. So I think Wisburn's going to be coming up into the title fight with you and Yi and Fauna Fair, to be fair. I think it's going to be a four-way battle all the way through the season, me, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
go on.
gonna be tight. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be tight towards the end. I think it's all well and good me having this lead now, but I did last year. Not as big, but I did have a lead last season, and Barnaby ate into that, no problem at all. So
Mm,
um, it's not over until the last one's done. So
that's it. So
yeah,
obviously you've got now what you'll have about a 30 point lead or something like that, I shall think. Do you,
maybe I'm not too sure.
yeah, well, you're currently sat on 147 points, and Yee's on 119 at the minute. So obviously you've got this points gap there now,
Yeah.
right? And as you're racing through the season, do you find that you'll start to relax, or do you have that mindset of where you've got to keep pushing to try and keep that gap? Because surely that's got to
Um,
take effect on it.
Surprisingly, I'm very relaxed. So the start of the season, I was a bit shaky before the race. And like every race, you get your sort of pre-race nerves. But um, if I'm comparing myself to previous seasons, I am very relaxed. I've had the mindset from the get-go where the championship starts from the next race, and then the next one, and then the next one, and so on.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'm relaxed, but with the understanding of that the gap will likely close up a bit. Um, so yeah, I think the beauty in my favour this season is compared to last season, I'm far quicker
Yeah.
um, compared to myself. So um, yeah, I'm expecting this. So I would like to think I'll maintain the gap, but it won't turn out that way. There'll be Wiz, Farnafay, and they will eat into that inevitably.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, I think they will do as well.
Yeah,
Because obviously, like you say, everybody's track dependent. Everybody has the bad tracks. They have the good tracks. Anybody that says they love every track is a liar.
yep,
You
absolutely.
know what I mean? Because everybody has a good tracks. Everybody has a bad tracks. Next week, I think we're at Baku, aren't we? That's going to be very, very
Yes,
interesting. Very interesting.
yeah, one of
Now,
my favourites. That.
yeah, I know someone who's very fast at Baku. Um, but yeah, so that's going to be interesting to see how he plays it out in obviously in Rattlers, because obviously the grid's really, really fast,
Yeah,
as you know yourself. Now, obviously, I said it on my stream, um, but I just wanted your opinion on it. Now,
yeah,
out of everybody on the grid, out of 11 drivers, I said
yeah,
I noticed on the stream, you seem to be the one that actually felt at one with the track. If you get what I'm saying, because a
yeah,
lot of people are complaining about it, where they say, "Well, you know, what I mean, we've not raced this one. TT feels okay, but practicing it's totally different." You know what I mean, and things like
yeah,
that. You
yeah.
know, how did you feel with it?
Fantastic. So usually wet races, you got to expect some slip and sliding. But in that race, pretty much it was pretty. I held it together pretty well. I was upshifting early to prevent the wheel spin, and in mind that the tires were wearing quicker as well.
Mm,
So I thought if I just upshift early on exit, A, I'm saving the tires, and B, I'm saving myself from spinning out. And it worked a treat. Um, just gotta sort of. I think if you have in your mind that you've got to protect the tires, I think with that mindset you'll also then protect your ability to not slide about as well.
yeah,
Um, so yeah, I found it. I was quite pleasantly surprised how nice I felt going around that track. To be honest,
yeah, yeah. So Webber's just commented now. It's a mandatory two-stop next
yeah,
week at Baku.
I'll spice it up.
Yeah, it sure will spice it up at Baku, won't it? Especially going to turn
Yeah,
one. Turn one's going to be hectic. It's going to be so fun.
absolutely.
So fun.
Yeah,
Um, I've not raced Baku yet with the 2026 car, so that's going to be interesting with the oversteer understeer.
yeah.
How are you feeling? for Baku? Are you looking forward to it? Is it a track that you like? Is it a track that you can dominate on? Or
Yeah, so last season, I qualified um, I qualified first. I can't remember the gap. I'd like to think it was um, pretty okay. And then I just had a pull start. I accidentally jumped the red lights,
mm,
and then to at lap two, then I ended up oh, my Xbox froze, and then I ended up going to the runoff area then. So
mm.
fired from that. But in terms of pace, yeah, it's one of my favourites. I tend to do pretty well there.
Nice, nice. So I'm expecting a good fight next week between you and Wisburn then, because Wisburn is pretty solid at Baku, or he was. He was in the last
It
one anyway.
was maybe last one, yeah. But no, I'm away. I'm missing next week actually. So
Oh, are you? Oh.
yeah, I'm at the
So,
footy. So yeah, that's my title race gone.
is that
Who do
why
you
you got the
support?
24 points for you could?
Yeah, no, I don't know
Mm,
about that. It'll probably been midfield, maybe around sixth, maybe.
who do you
Baku's going to
support?
be all. I'm
Yeah.
going to go watch the Norwich Stoke game.
Oh,
Nice,
nice.
nice, nice. Is that where you're from, Stoke area or Norwich?
No, I'm from well, I'm from Derby, but my
Um,
dad's from Norwich,
yeah,
so
you're not too far from me. Not too far from me, but
yeah,
yeah. But yeah, like I said, thank you very much, boys, for coming in. And like I said on my
Yeah, thank
stream,
you.
Rattlers is one league that I speak highly of. With a lot of leagues that I race in or do comms on, I'll always speak highly of a lot of leagues if I believe in them. And like I said in the stream, Wisburn taught me a lot when I was first started racing. He gave me tips even when I went to no TC. He drops me a DM. If you need any help, give me a shout. And that's what I was saying to Mad Mark. So Mad Mark's looking for a full time seat now, Tyson, in Rattlers.
Yeah,
He thinks he's not the quickest, but he's all right. You know what I mean? Like I said, they accommodate everybody. Everybody helps everybody out. You know what I mean? And that's what Rattlers is about.
yeah,
Just like Apex, all abilities is welcome. You know what I mean? New to league
that's it. Yeah,
racing, or whether you've been league racing for 10 years and you're not that quick or anything like that. But the likes of yourself and the likes of Wisburn and Weber and a few people in Apex, you know what I mean? They push you to be faster. They help you. You know what I mean? They don't just say, "Oh, right, you're at back. We'll just leave you at back." They give you tips. They give you setups. Wisburn used to DM me every week. Have you got a setup for this weekend, Chris? No, I haven't. Right, here's your setup and things like that. And it never goes unnoticed because you know, like I said, you know what I mean. I'll always speak highly of Wiz. Since I first started racing, um, online, like in league races. I've always raced with Wiz because it was first league that I joined is Apex. Obviously, I've took it over now, and things like that. And Wiz is still racing there, and it's like you've known each other years. You know what I mean? It's like you build up a friendship with a lot of people. You don't realise how close you are as friends, even though you're talking online. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
And this is what it's all about. It's all about an online friendly community that helps each other. All abilities. You help each other with setups and things like that. Look, my car's not doing it. Many times I've messaged with, what have you put your tyre pressures on, mate? I've got no grip. You know what I mean? The car's doing this, car's doing that. What can I do to adjust it?
yeah,
Things like that, and that's what I like about league racing. That's what I like about the community. And same with Battles. You know what I mean? If you're in the Discord, you look in the Discord. Like I said earlier, I think we've got a bit of a rivalry going on between you and Wiz. You know what I mean? And that's me having that laugh and joke because I can see it. Even though you boys are having a laugh and a joke and what have you, you know what I mean? But it's a hype behind it all. It's a hype behind it all because even though you have that friendly banter, that turns to the track. But alternately, you're actually pushing each other on track. You know what I mean? You're pushing your abilities. Like I said, when Wiz went to PSGL, he come away from Apex for a bit and then come back. So he wants to race with us. You know, Wiz at one point it was that rapid. In Apex, it used to start from the back. Never used to qualify. Start from the back and he'd two stop every race. Even if you come
yeah.
one stop it, two stop it to make it fair for everybody else. And that's what I love about it. That's what I love about league racing. Everybody takes everybody else into accommodation. You know what I mean? But again, thank you very much, boys, for joining me. It's much
Yeah, no problem.
appreciated. Congratulations on P1 and P2, boys. I'll
Yeah.
drop the driver of the day in the group very shortly when I've made my little poster for it. But I think we're going to have a world's fastest safety car poster, I think, tonight. What do you reckon? Because
Oh God.
that's going to be the
Yeah.
fastest one. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. That was it. Weren't it? It was gone. It was. I found it quite funny, but I was gutted for him at the same time.
That's why I lost the position off the start. I had to avoid
Yeah,
D-man at the start. So
yeah. Well, I think he
yeah,
didn't though,
a
did he? I
nightmare.
think he slammed straight into the back of him, didn't he? Didn't
Yeah, he
even,
did. Yeah,
didn't even do
not
anything.
not quite collar pinto.
Yeah,
Yeah, his yeah, solo, he disconnected, and I think that was the AI that was doing that.
yeah, yeah. It's giving
Yeah,
control, but then it stayed on spectator cam.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like my spectator cam. Mine froze on the line on Hun Solo, even though I was on U-Titron. It froze there, and I couldn't switch it. And nothing, it wouldn't switch it. So usually, like, we're around turn 2 and going to turn 3 by the time I could switch it. You know what I mean? But
Quite
yeah,
rare for you. The game don't like you.
yeah, but yeah, it's greatly appreciated, boys, and GG's again.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to you in Discord.
Yeah, you do
Thanks,
well,
Blue.
Wiz.
Take care, man.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks,
Cheers,
See you
boys.
Titron.
later.
Awesome.
Cheers.
GG's.
Well, guys, that concludes round 9 for Madring. Thank you very much all for tuning in. You'll get a nice little insight there to Rattlers there at the end where we talk about the leagues and things like that, and I truly believe that's what a lot of leagues are like that are racing. You know, if there's not that personal, how can I put it, like the feel that you actually wanted and that you're not just a number and that people are willing to help and that you got the heart in the league, you know what I mean? You know, I'll help push any league, you know. On my home screen on this one here, which I'll put up now, is a list there. You see every league there that I either race in or do comms in. Them logos are only there because I believe in the leagues. Yeah, I'll only do comms for leagues that I know appreciate it, that'll help people that got a heart in the right place. You know, Rattlers were the first one that I ever did comms for. You know, and no matter what happens, I'll always stick with Rattlers for comms, regardless. Um, you know, Royal Apex, another good league. Got Apex 2.0, my own league. You know, it's you build it all around your drivers and things like that, and that's why all these leagues are done. And that's what I like about RF1 as well. So Mad Mark does the comms there, absolutely brilliant commentator. You know, he always comes in and supports me. I support him whenever I can. 9 times out of 10, I'm racing at the same time, so I drop in when I can. But yeah, it's greatly appreciated. Anybody needs any details for any of these leagues, just drop me a DM and I'll send you a link. And hopefully it gets off your sim racing career. But again, thank you very much. That is round 9 completed. Madring. Your winner there is Wisburn. P2 was Titron and P3 was Rebans. So congratulations to the top 3 there, and I shall speak to you again. So ta-ta for now. Thank you very much, boys.